It is the time of year we think about gardening, and my next guest is thinking about gardening on a pretty big scale. Rebecca Sylvestre is one of Crossroads Care's champions. She's joining us from Birch Narrows, Saskatchewan. Welcome, Rebecca.
Hi, everybody.
It's great to have you with us. You know, we have been partnering together since 2017, and I know many people watching right now gave to help you create a community kitchen. So tell me a little bit about that.
My gosh, I'll never forget the day when Crossroads helped me secure a donation of, there was lumber, there was siding, there was, oh my gosh, a big pallet of stuff came from Prince Albert. One of the pastors over there delivered a huge truckload and plus a trailer load of lumber and stuff to start getting us renovated, because we had a pretty rundown kitchen here and we don't have that anymore. And he traded us, I'll never forget, for a meal of fish. We just had to cook for him.
Well, and I know food security, it's an issue all across Canada right now with inflation, the prices of food, but in a community remote like the one you're in, it's even more significant. Talk to me about some of the challenges that you're seeing with food security.
Right now, because we have the community food center, and we have our Birch Narrows Dene Nation in the hamlets, we've all partnered together. So we're actually not facing that right now. I know it because of the fires, we went through some of that. Our communities were evacuated and our power came off for, I think, about 4 or 5 days. We had no water at all. So most of our food that were in our freezers, we came home. Many people came home from evacuation with no food at all. We have 63 gardens growing in our community and they come and they cook here. So a lot of young mothers come and learn to cook here, and we have food programs like Food Market, and Birch Narrows has significantly gave us donations, and so has the hamlets. So I mean, we have lots and lots of food coming out of here, and thanks to all our sponsors, because our community is thriving now.
Yeah, and you know, I know we were able to help you out with that in 2018 with some seeds and some tools, and it's just grown so huge. And you are an example to other communities I know that are struggling with the price of food, being able to do those gardens. And did I hear that your oldest gardener is how old?
She's in her 80s, yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. So what would the scenario look like for you if you didn't have the community kitchen and all those gardens?
I don't know. I mean, our community kitchen is the hub of our community now. So a lot of our young people hang out here, a lot of our young mothers. We have so many classes like father and daughter, mom and son. We have markets, we have food boxes, we have many, many programs of so much food. I mean, every day they call me the food lady now, so I don't know what to say about that.
And you know, one of the things I appreciate about you, Rebecca, as well, is that not only do you inspire us, but you're inspiring other communities to start growing their own food, to not only bring down the price of food, but also to bring healthy food to communities, which is a challenge. You know, when you can't afford it, it's always the terrible stuff that's the cheapest. And we're going to ask people to support this because we want to replicate this in other communities that need that fresh produce, that healthy food, that affordable food. What message would you have to someone watching right now who's considering supporting this and broadening it to other communities that are struggling?
I can say that a lot of communities watch us. They follow us on Facebook, and many of them reach out wishing they can have a center like us. They keep saying how lucky we are as a community to have something like this, and to have somebody so dedicated to reach out and ask. And I think from our perspective, I'd love to see this right across Saskatchewan, the northern Saskatchewan, especially where their food prices are high, and people just start growing and getting active together. Their families are spending time together. So are the communities. We have a community garden out back here right now. We're growing potatoes and onions and carrots, and I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to grow your own organic food. We have a lady, her name is Helen Hebert. She helped me start this, and she gives us free courses on how to grow fresh strawberries and how to just so many stuff on her website. We're learning so much from her. But when you come down here, we're going to show you why. You're going to have first experience of why, and we'll take you to the 80-year-old gardener, and we'll introduce you on how healthy she is, and how healthy she is because she's living off of this food.
You know, you are,
imagine,
Rebecca, you are an example, and what you have been able to do with so many people from your community is exactly what we want to do in so many other communities that are struggling with the price of food, without healthy food. And hey, we're asking everybody right now to join us to make what we see happening in Birch Narrows happen in other remote communities, bringing health to people, bringing food to people, nutrition to people. So if you care about food security, hey, even if you're struggling, if there's some way that you can even give out of your need, that would be absolutely amazing. We are going to impact communities and do what we can. Will you give us a call right now? 1-800-265-3100, crossroads.ca/FPV. You can go online there and give. You know, it takes rototillers, it takes tools and shovels and all kinds of things to make this happen, but we want to do it. We are committed. Rebecca, I know you're going to help us. Thank you so much for all you're doing to make food security strong across the north of this nation.
You bring it to us, we'll grow it. So I know we'll do that. Watch. Thank you so much.
I believe you.